Let's see. Your build was good. We've established that. I'm curious about the pink words. Controllers purchase 6. Nice. So this is basically the math. If you're a support, if you're any other player, you want 1 minimum per 10 minutes. So at 33 minutes you want 3. On support you double that to 6. So that's good. Once every 5 minutes you need to have it on support. So increase pink words. That I like that. I like that. Let's see how you did in game. This is a scaling matchup. This is a tough matchup though. This is a tough matchup. Okay, you can't really do much here. Dude, you always get these terrible matchups. Last time was like versus Yumi, right? You get these shit matchups. So obviously you want to go like Speedy Boy still. But you and Kaisa shouldn't win this, okay? They outtrained you, they beat you in all-in. And they also have really decent poke. So your only way is to poke and like manipulate him at level 6, like with a nice VEL'KOZ combo. This is a shit matchup for you. Talon can also roam. You got Vayne versus Darius, which is, I guess, alright. The only thing that's benefiting you here is they have Yi and you have Fiddle. So Fiddle is more aggressive early. So you can expect a little bit of help, but I doubt bot lane pre-6 you're gonna get a kill. So your job is to survive and just farm. So what you want to do is just hit Qs when you have manifold bands. That's it. Wait, you missed 1 potion. I'm like, you should have 65 gold. Yeah, you missed 1 potion. Yeah, just skipped it, I guess. Didn't notice. Yeah, season 10 champs. They outpoke, out heal, and all in you. Yeah, that's exactly what he does. You can't really trade versus this. Unless you land like so many Qs right prior to that, you're not gonna win this. Okay. So you know they're starting bot lane. One thing that can happen here, when you usually if 2v2, this is a bit more complex. If there's 2v2 bot lane, you want to shove to get level 2 first, so you want to have prio of the lane. But if the enemy team is completely missing, you don't want a hard shove. You don't want a hard shove if enemy team is completely missing, because what they might do is if you hard shove, by the time you're shoving you'll be here, trying to get the second wave because you're too slow, and then they could 3-man gank you like from the first buff. They're going to be level 2, 1, 1, and they're going to beat you easily in a 3v2. So you don't want like a really hard shove here. And this is good. This is good. At this point you just split up. Split up a little bit from him and try to get a Q, okay? So you go forward here, you don't care. Nice try, you got blocked though. That's exactly what you want to do. Shoot that Q. Turn, auto attack. Alright, nice. That's fine. Hello, Nudgy. I'm paying for somewhat complex. It's okay. Yeah, that's nice. And I'll go more in depth then. Perfect. Okay, so you guys got the prio now. So you want to continue pushing at this point. At this point, Yi is not going to be here. And even if he is, it's not a... You shouldn't be playing... See, you're bailing on her now. You're bailing. This is chess, okay? In chess, one piece covers the other. Okay, I love these analogies, man. So you're a rook. You're a fucking bishop, like jumping on her. Okay, it's too far away. You need to be a. You guys gotta stick together. Okay, you're too far away, and now you're letting her get bullied 2v1. See, she lose the trade because you were behind, and you guys were actually pushing. So you want to be together. You want to be together. That's a good cue. But you want to play more aggressive here. Because look, she got level 2, you didn't. You could have played off of this level 2 spike. Even in losing matchups, level 2 spike is obviously beats it. Because you got 2 more abilities. So that's the only reason you guys wanted to get prio, to get level 2. And now you missed experience. You're the only guy who's not level 2. That's when you know you went too far. When you don't level up at the same time, you know? Naja, by the way, I ate some really nice pancakes. Okay. That's fine, you don't want to get hooked. She got hooked. That's just bad positioning. She shouldn't have flashed. Trade it as much as you can, because it's summoners. Yeah, that's sad. Next time she gets hooked, it's over. You lose the lane. So it shouldn't happen. Your top side is winning, Fiddle is mid. She can't get hooked anymore. This position here is fine, because there's no reason to push right now, because the wave is pushing for you. The wave is going to push into you anyway, so there's absolutely no reason to step outside and risk getting hooked. It's a good hit. Nice. This is a good lane. This is a good lane from you. Except that one time you left her. But look, you have more money than her. Okay, you have more money than your AD carry. Why? Because you farmed. You got so much money off of this, actually. Because you're hitting quite a lot and getting those stacks. Yeah. Nice. We're watching Old Shield again. Yeah, we're gonna make him a prodigy, man. We're gonna make him a prodigy. Okay, now. This is a very important situation. Your wave is slow pushing. Okay, this is a bounce. You guys got 2 waves, they got 1 wave. So what's gonna happen here? The wave is gonna push. And if they want it, they can move away, like, and zone you off. And you guys go into freeze, which is just, you're dead. You gotta break the freeze. But she has no summoner, so if she gets hooked, she dies. And this is very important here. It's very difficult. It's very likely you guys will die here, because people do dumb shit. So you want to shove. You both want to shove as hard as possible. You're out of mana, so you want to shove and recall, and that's gone. You don't win the all-in, because you don't win the all-in. It's a bad barrier. Not necessarily your fault here. You tried a hard shove, I guess. At that point, Fiddle was very near. You should have like maybe spam pinged him to get there to help you, because the wave was fucked. That's just how people die. People die like so subtly by waves, but they don't understand they die to waves, and then they get confused like, why did we die? That was like a clear bounce, because they did 1-2 wave with the bounce. So you guys got 2 waves, they got 1. Your wave is gonna push, so you gotta break the freeze together. You kind of tried, but she thought you were fighting, I think, and then she jumped in. But she did without me. I don't know. I don't know. I just had him. It's not my fault. So yeah, now they left the wave, which is actually very surprisingly smart for bronze. Well, I guess not really. Well, they're gonna clump. Wait, you didn't recall? Oh, you missed a recall again. See, there's actually no reason to recall there. Or there's no reason not to stay. Like 775, that's enough for like Dark Seal, Amp Tome, basically. Which could really help your lane. Like, if your AD carry... A good rule of thumb in bot lane is if your AD carry is not there, you have no reason to be there. You're never gonna win 1v2. Like, only in like 1% cases you're gonna win 1v2. You either want to roam or recall. Okay? Those are the 2 options when your ADC is missing. Well, 3, you gotta freeze. Either freeze, roam, or recall. Freeze, they will never let you almost, especially if they win. If they win 2v2, they're gonna be left 2v1 and they're gonna let you, not gonna let you freeze. If you try to block the minions here, like they're gonna push you out. So, even if you're full HP and you have like 300 gold, recall, pick up like a pink ward, potion, whatever. Like there's just no reason to stay here. So if your AD carry is gone, you should recall too. Now you're dead weight to this AD carry. He's gonna try to freeze this, and you're absolute dead weight to him. So on the next rotation, when they come back to lane, you're useless. See, that's extremely delayed. So what you're doing here is you're creating an offset. Nautilus will come here. This is what you're trying to force. Look at that lanky ass boy. When you play a lane, this is what you're trying to force, to create an offset between recalls. If you guys get a hard shove in with a double like wave, you reset. That way you get a cheater recall. What that means is you're gonna recall, and by the time you come back, they're just starting their recall. So that creates an offset. Now they can do whatever the fuck they want with the lane. They can do whatever they want with it, because they're 2v1, okay? So yeah, this recall is just really bad. You create offset for no reason. And now, if she dies, it's indirectly your fault, because she's gonna be 2v1. Luckily, the wave is pushing towards her. She kept the freeze still going. But you should have recalled earlier. You got good items again. Like, your builds are great. Your builds are really great. They're commendable. She gets hooked. Look at that damage she takes. And what happens now is while you were gone, she got punished. You're back. She's done. No sustain. She's absolutely done. So it's essentially 2v1 again. Okay? So you left her in a 1v2. She got low. By the time you're back, you're again 1v2. You know, because she's now useless. You were useless, now she's useless. Instead of matching the recall with her, coming together, and then you're like 2v2. Now you never get a chance to 2v2. You wouldn't necessarily win it, but you never get a chance to 2v2. And your team is doing fairly alright, so if you guys fuck up, it's potentially your fault to lose, actually. Yeah, Kai'Sa building mana is just moronic. I don't know. I guess she's going for like... She wants to get tier into mana immune. Now, you just never want to fight. You never want to fight. Never. If you take a single fight, it's bad. These are ridiculously good queues. Ridiculously good queues for this low elo. You kind of started to shove. Which is... not good, honestly. You shouldn't W the waves there. Not without her consent. If you didn't, like, decide to hard shove together, it's not worth it. Because you're just gonna make the wave weak. You're gonna cripple the wave, and then your waves are gonna push, which is gonna make her impossible to farm. Because she can't overextend this far. So you shouldn't hit the wave at all. She should just, like, hit the last ones. Luckily, these guys are not letting it freeze. They could have frozen off of that. What the fuck is this chat, dude? Everyone's working against me here. Okay, so at least it's gonna bounce into you so you get the CS. You're not losing too much CS. You're actually not that behind in CS, which is alright. These are desperation attempts, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. At this point, if the wave is here, it's actually fine to W the waves. But if it's a neutral, you don't want to touch it, because then it's going to go overboard and you guys are cut off. Don't fight, don't ever fight, don't ever try to fight. Okay, her farming is atrocious, but she's still alright. She's in there. 11 minions. What the fuck, chat? Shut the fuck up. Dude, these queues are nutty. If you were playing like a bully matchup, that's actually not bad. See, that's all you. That happened with your queue. Combo. Good decision making. You could have potentially killed this, but you chose to go for this, which is actually a smarter decision. That's really good, and the queues are nutty. So Kai'Sa didn't get a kill, sadly. Yeah, she's trolling here. She can't. She's trying too hard. Oh. That was actually a really good play. That was a really good play. That snipe enabled you to get that. And now you get a reset, as you should. Right after that, you got perfect money from Mobies. You reset. You get an amp tome. This is flawless. This is flawless now. Now, the thing is, this is something you gotta recognize here. She's gonna shove this and recall, I imagine. Like, any higher elo player would shove this and recall, and you could also ping her back. So if you could predict and think that far ahead, okay? If you can plan that far ahead in moves, that means there's no reason for you to go bot lane. Because she's gonna shove, the wave is gonna bounce, she's gonna recall, and if you go bot lane, you're gonna wait here for 30 seconds, doing nothing. So might as well try to pull off a roam here, or just hover for a counter gank. Top lane is a bit too far at this moment, it's way too early for top lane roams. But maybe, like, if she was, like, getting dove, you could do it, but not here, it's just too far. See, now she just has to recall, but she has a lot of money, and it's, like, would be stupid not to recall. And there's no reason for you to go here. Unless she stays. And she's staying, Ophelia stayed, so I guess it's fine. Okay, no, she's recalling. Yeah, as we imagine. So now you gotta... Yeah, going to Rome immediately. Going to Rome. At this point, what do we say? 3 reasons to stay 1v2. Freeze, recall, rotate. FRR. Yeah, freeze, recall, rotate. So you can't recall because you just recall. There's absolutely no need. You can't freeze. There's nothing to freeze. Go rotate. Good. There we go. Vision.
Shut down.
Vision. You're hovering here. Coincidentally, this guy rotated with a 3-man. But you got vision at least. And this. This is all you did. This ward and this ward. This is so much better than just staying here. It's infinitely better than just staying here. Just this. Even if nothing happens, this is really good. So you listen to that. And you did buy pink wards in this game, so I'm happy about that. You're going for a gank, you got level 6. If you keep good distance, he should die easily. Don't go close to him. You kind of went a bit too close. He could have pulled you, but it's fine. Ah, that's sad. That's sad. That's actually sad. He could have killed him as well. Nice try, though. See? Execution, not like challenger level, but the macro is there. This is exactly the play you need to make. You rotate, ward, rotate, nothing happens. You saw 3 guys stop, ward, you see this guy's overextending, rotate, kill him. This is looking at map, using brain, making deductions. It's exactly how you play. Now if she dies, that's her fault, honestly. She should know you're trying to you're resetting here. Decent by her, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's actually fine. See, you already got the sperm and Mobies. This is crazy good. Hey BT, what's up, man? This is crazy good for Speedy Boy. Now you don't have ult, so you can't really all in them. You can't fight them, and you shouldn't try unless Fiddle is here. So yeah. Didn't he see the pink? Wait, he snuck around? Oh, this is great. Go in, go in, go in. You can even bait. You can even bait. Go, go. Oh, what the fuck is this gank, dude? He's insane, guys. Follow it up. You're so late. Luckily, Kaisa is ult. Q was bad. You should have been there. You didn't read that gank. Yeah, you let him off the hook. That was the craziest gank of my life. What the hell? Look at his fiddle. Look at his fiddle. Look. He snuck around? He went here? Look at his chat. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's nasty, man. And now you guys don't see it at all, so you're kind of too late. Nobody saw him. Commando fiddle. Like 10 players on the map, like nobody saw him. Even he himself didn't see him. Since when is fiddle invisible? Holy shit. God damn. That was so weird, man. Okay, you guys got a shot. We can pick up a play with a cannon easily. First plate melts. Is PayPal fixed? I don't know, dude. I don't know. None of the donos went through, so I don't think so. The invoice went through for the coaching, but maybe invoice is a completely different thing. And it doesn't do anything for my donos anyway. So that's done. 2 of them get the fuck out, reset. Get the fuck out, reset. Recall. I think you're trying. Yeah, see? Like, remember last time we did coaching? You fought. You killed them, you stayed. You killed them again, you stayed, and then you died. You kill one guy, you shove, you reset. That's how you fucking do it. That's how you minimize, that's how you maximize your advantages. Now I can get Fiendish. You can stay for Fiendish. Look, again, same logic applies. You're much faster than her. If you get there earlier, which you will if you go together like this. If you get there earlier, you're gonna wait for her for 10-15 seconds. Might as well use those 10-15 seconds. It's even less than that, 5, to get the Fiendish and then run, you know? Okay, so now you're just like wasting 400 gold. And now you could have bought it and ran, and you would still catch her. But that's just, again, minor optimization. Yeah, there won't be a video, Chud. There won't be a video. I'm ignoring all of you. You guys are cunts. Okay, see? You came earlier, like 15 seconds, 10, 15 seconds, maybe 10. And then you try to fight 1v2, you know? And the trade obviously didn't go well. So that prompted you to waste your ult. See, if you waited and you came together, and you had extra Fiendish, this would have been much better. See? Minor difference. Minor difference in that play could have changed it completely. If you just came like 5 seconds later with that Fiendish. Okay. Yeah, Kaisa is fucking useless, but we gotta play according. That being said, I'm like, obviously, like, this is bronze level. And I'm being overly critical, so... Like, what I'm saying is I'm just trying to nitpick to optimize your performance, as we want to do. Because, like, look, if you think about it, you're 102, you pulled off roams in a losing lane, you salvaged yourself, you made yourself more valuable than Nautilus in a winning lane. Like, that's fucking good, okay? That's really good. So, we're just trying to scrutinize everything and optimize it. This is obviously very good gameplay. Like, as long as you don't die, you're gonna get the gold. Like, you know? I mean, that works more for mid lane. Sport has to be a bit more proactive. But yeah. Okay, decent start. The dragons should be free by the time they're out. Oh, you can't fight this though. Take it, get the fuck out. Don't get baited into a fight. Yeah, you're going out at least. Nice, I like that. I like that. Yeah. You overstayed. You died. You overstayed, yeah. I was about to commend you for that, because you let him die like a man. That's how you should, honestly. Like like, it's just not worth staying. You're not gonna help him there. It's impossible. Nothing you can do can save him. It's just an overextended dragon, which is fine because it's stacking. You got 2, so you trade a little bit of early power for a potential late game 4 dragons. Which is, I think, wow, the damage is non-existent. And now he gets like aftershock. That's 20 hits on him. 20 auto attacks, dude. That's the Chad damage. That is the Chad damage right there. You give her assist, nice. No, it's not about the blast cone though. Yeah, I saw your execution. You didn't get the blast cone from the first. I think even if you did, you would still probably die. The thing is, you just overstayed. Like, you should have gone like 3 seconds earlier, like up ahead. Combo everything you have. Clearly, you can't help. Get the fuck out. You know. It's just about the. It's not even about the blast cone. Maybe the blast cone would have worked, but it's about decision making. That's what we're trying to prove. So you gotta get the decision making where you can confidently call, oh, they're dead. Nothing I do can save them. I better get the fuck out. You know? Blast cone works or doesn't work. It's unimportant. Okay, your Vayne is really hard winning. Okay, you shouldn't be going up here. Like, this ward is in late game is kind of pointless. Because look, if you look at the map, okay, I'm trying to look for a chess reference, but I can't figure it out. Look, she killed 1/3, she killed the second third. This ward is gonna give you no info. This is just about ward optimization. Like, you push them so far up by winning this lane, by winning like this pressure here, only to ward so defensive. It's like you having this turret up early game and warding like here or here. You know? They're never gonna get there. It's point. They might be there, but it's not probable. Okay? Wards are about probability. You want to ward to the places that will be most likely. Statistically most likely where they will be. So if you look at the map, 2 of them down, 2 of them up. What's your vision? Like, you can make fucking curves. Like, where's my paint? You could do like what we did in university. Like when we were trying to make curves, okay? So if we... Okay, I'm just gonna do like a few examples. They have turret mid. Turret mid. No turret. No turret. Turret, turret. Okay? So division in this case should revolve around getting this river and then dips like this. Okay? Because they might be around here, around here, around here, here, here. Okay? If this turret is gone, here, your vision is, you're clearly not going to be warding the river bush outside in the river here. You're going to ward here. The one near the red or the one below near the lane. Okay? So you dip. So your vision dips just slightly. Okay? So you follow the map curvature. You follow the turrets. As soon as this guy falls, you don't care about warding your fucking defensive brush here or a pixel brush. Except you ward their entrances. You ward the entrance to their river. You ward the fucking one in between. And then you can also ward lane. Mid lane wards are pretty good as well. Okay? So it should follow natural map curvature. So this is just an optimal warding. Like, it's one ward, but it's not gonna give you any intel, you know? Say this ward here is like the perfect one. This one here. This one here would be genius, you know? Could have helped from over the range. This is... By the time you're there, it's no longer a fight, see? This is you not reading what VEL'KOZ is supposed to do. Okay. You see this? This guy gets baited by his effigy. The fight is happening clearly within your range. If you stand here, you're in range. You don't just follow pathing, like right click and then you go around. You're fast, but this fight is not gonna last that long. So you go here, combo. That's all I can do. Even if you're afraid of going this way, like from here, like this could have worked so much. Like, see, you could have landed like a double combo. One would die for sure. I don't know about this one. Maybe not, but maybe he would actually. Who knows? Depends how you play. But it would open up more possibilities. You see, you weren't involved. And now you won them. You won the fight. You got one ward. Maybe dip like here, because you know they have no one on the map. Put a ward, recall. You could have optimized that one more word. Still only about 10 times well, not sure of his range. Yeah. I get it. It's just, VEL'KOZ is just... It's really good at following shit across the map. Here again is the thing we talked about. You finish the fight here. Okay? You finished the fight here, which you didn't, like, you weren't involved. So you went this way. And then from here, you go to bot lane to start a fight. Okay? Do we see the problem with this play? That you have 800 gold, which is not huge. For support, is pretty decent. But you also don't have vision. And the fight was just over. What do we say? If the fight is over, you can recall immediately. Boom, beeline here. You'd be here at the same exact time with vision and better items. Now you don't have any extended vision. And no extra items. Because you just took so much path that you could have recall and take the same exact time to get there. That's one recurring mistake from previous time, if I remember correctly. So far the rest seems fixed. You recognize that, at least. You recognize the power gap, so you're fixing, you're not overstaying. You get the 850. Wards again. Get the fuck out. Beautiful. You're playing much better. You're playing much, much better here. I think you're a smart guy. You definitely caught up really fucking quickly. Probably micro is the thing that holds you back. So VEL'KOZ might be a good champ for you if you pick him up and learn him. Because you don't seem like the type to do like some like Super fast plays. That was great. That was great. That prompts a fight that you guys can't lose. It's really good. You don't get kills. Doesn't matter. Your play was good. That's the only thing that matters. 3 summoners, take it. See, this is why result-based analysis is not always good in solo queue. Because you're going to play a game really well, lose LP, and then you're going to be, oh shit, I played so bad. Or you're going to play really well, or you're going to play really, really bad, and win a game, and then you're going to be, oh, I'm God, I'm unstoppable. And in neither of those cases, you learn anything, okay? So result-based is not really good. You should try to measure yourself up to like a perfect potential player in that given scenario. So this was really good, even if you didn't get any kills. It still gives you like a lot on the map. She trolls here. That's a stupid move. Yeah, you guys get the turret. That Kai'Sa is pretty bad, but it doesn't matter. It does nothing to us. She loses, she loses. Fuck her. You're never gonna see her again. You're trying to get yourself to be better. Okay, now you're going land race, I imagine, which should be smart. You can pick up another pink. Look at this. Okay, let me show you what we learned with the pink words and the mobility that you're doing. 32 vision score and a pink word in a bag. You're always reasoning to pick up these as well. Here, 14. Okay, so you're more than doubling the vision score of the support. More than doubling. Your AD carry has 0. Okay? Like, this is what bronze players look like. Not like this. Okay? So you're actually doing really well. And if you're a support, you always have to do like if you measure a performance, you gotta think about your AD carry as well. So if your performance is this good, and AD carry is like this bad, so your performance is like this. Because AD carry made it worse. That being said, if your AD carry is like really fucking clean, and your performance is this, your performance is like this. You know? Because he fixed you a little bit. Or in this case, he sandbagged you a little bit. So you're playing really good for the scenario you got given. And this scenario is definitely not good because you got a shit AD carry. Okay, now Dragon is coming up. You want to prepare that, obviously. Vayne is pulling the pressure, as she should. Maybe a bit too much. Man, this Vayne is really good, actually. Just pulling so much pressure. You're there to assist her. Good Twin Shadows, actually. You delayed him. This is free. This is free. You don't even need to fight. The best objectives are the ones you never have to fight. And that's what VEL'KOZ excels at. You're really good at preventing fights by poking, getting them low, zoning, out-visioning. Like, you do all of that. You can prevent so many fights. Which is technically winning a fight peacefully, you know? It's diplomacy. Diplomatic approach. Okay. She took a fight for no reason after you guys getting a dragon. Oh, she missed the auto attack. She could have won that hard. Combo, 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 combo. You ulted at the wrong time. Doesn't really matter. I don't think it would change anything, but just for the reference. At this point, this is what we do. Q, R immediately, without reactivating. Because you know they have literally one way to escape this fiddle. Either flash or like here. And they're all going to move in the same general direction of the map. So Q like this, R here. So Q is going to connect like at the back end. That serves two purposes. First of all, it's leading them after. It's going to hit someone 100%. Second of all, it prevents overflowing damage on the first target. So let's say you shoot Q straight and it hits Nautilus with 0 HP and then you ult. It doesn't really matter if you Q'd him because he dies to ult anyway. And he's really fucking low. So you Q, you can Q someone like, you have chance to Q someone who doesn't die, you know? And then you ult and maybe QR kills. So maybe you get 2 kills instead of 1. You should have immediately like done QR there. The positioning was just suboptimal.
Wahoo.
Yo, Doroweeb. Thank you for the 12 months. Full year in the Squid. God damn. Full year, Doroweeb. Much appreciated. Much appreciated support. Welcome. Welcome back. Enjoy the new badge. Fresh one. Oh man, I'm talking too much. But this game is pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of cases of that I can comment on. I think the growth has been tremendous. Like, we did last coaching, like, what, 4 or 5 days ago? Like, you fixed so many of the chronic crucial mistakes. Like, all of these we've witnessed so far are non-recurring mistakes. Okay? And non-recurring mistakes are fine. Because they're a learning experience. You see them first time, you're like, oh shit, this doesn't work. We never do this again. But chronic mistakes are the worst, repetitive ones. And you had a few of those and you rooted them out really quickly. Okay. Now you guys are kind of stumped. You don't know what to do. And this is what happens. Mid-game. Mid-game. Teams that are ahead in low velo, aka diamond and less, people get stupid. And they don't read win conditions. So they get bored. Okay? Now, I don't know if this happens to you in this game, but just for the sake of argument, like, a lot of people do this. You're gonna get to this point where you're so ahead. You're ahead, but then for the next 2 minutes there's no fights. And people like feel up the build up and they're like, oh shit, we're wasting our lead, let's fucking fight. And then they fight in the most retarded way. You guys got good lead in gold, pretty decent, but you got 3 dragons. So your clearly next move is to wait the 4th one, get the soul. Until the 4th one, you want to minimize everything. So you never want to fight. If you can avoid every single fight. There's no reason to force it. Okay? So it's all about securing that 4th dragon. Hook up defensive vision. And just keep controlling the map, never making anything. And obviously if they make a mistake and they're out of position, you want to do it. You want to fight. She used old safety for safety, so... Wow, she actually found a pink ward there. That's a useless pink ward at the moment. Gives them no info, but sure. Okay. This is one of the recurring mistakes. You farming as a support. Solo farming. Okay, if your AD carry is not farming, you shouldn't be. So... yeah, this would probably be a lost fight, but with you maybe it could be a little bit better. Yeah, you could have saved that. You could have salvaged that completely. Okay, at least you're there for ult. That's alright. That's where Speedy Boy comes to recover. But their Mastery was AFK top lane, so you could win that fight, even though the start was bad. If Mastery was here, like that would be a comeback for them. That would be a really big fuck up. You shouldn't be doing like that wave alone. It's tempting, but if it's so far away from the fight, it's not worth it. If you really needed to finish an item, do camps near your team or do waves near your team. You don't want to do it like so far up, because then you can't follow up a fight potentially. Okay. Now you got no spot for pink wards. Okay. This is not good, this Amptome. Amptome is not good. You had blasting one already, and now, okay. This is bad for 2 reasons. First of all, it's plus 20, and over 20, any 400 gold item gets trumped by a single pink ward. Okay, that's just a good rule. That's just a good rule that I invented a while back. So after 20 minutes, it's always better to get a pink ward than a 400 gold item. Especially you can get 2 pink wards, so it's even better. Secondly, you're a support, so it's even worse. And I guess thirdly, you're playing for the 4th dragon, where vision means everything. At this point, even getting 2 pinks is better than blasting one for you as a support, actually. So it's just not worth to deny pink wards here. Because you really need that vision for this potential fight. Next one. That's just good piece of like advice should always stick to. It's gonna do wonders. Because this is where you really need vision. This is where it pays dividends. Because you controlled previous dragons with vision in Twin Shadows. You got 3 dragons without them contesting. Because you zoned them. Without vision, they can just go through because they don't care. There's no threat. But if you put pinks, you contest their vision. They don't know what they're going into. They're going in blind. And then they obviously are scared. And you get so much to work with. You can challenge them at every single brush and entry point. Okay, the semi-group is alright. Is dragon coming up? They're obviously gonna take your mid lane. The semi-group is alright. Should have been like executed potentially better with one guy staying in D pushing, and then you guys can get this and you guys get the tempo. Now it's kind of a base race. Base races are not generally too good when you're winning. But as long as you guys don't overextend and lose dragon because of it, it's actually fine. It doesn't mean too much if you can peel back. Because it's coming up dragon bottom side, which means your prios are mid-bottom. So you want to get mid-bottom prio, and then fall back through the jungle, getting vision, and then setting up dragon. Now the thing is, you guys like forgot mid lane completely, went for bot lane prio, which will cut off like this part of the vision for you. It's still manageable, as long as you don't fuck up the dragon. Deadly troll, you should have executed him. You could have killed him. You could have killed you. Yeah. You could have killed him earlier. There. Like, okay. This very quick decision making comes through, okay? So Yi makes a choice to go in 1v5, 1v4. And the team is still here. And by the time, if they come back, you guys lose. So you want to kill this guy before they're here. So you want to like just dish out everything into him. You're very delayed, and Diana pays the price for it. Because she has to flash, attack him, trigger the turret, and then dive in a trade. If you comboed like WQR, he was dead. And Diana would be alive. And with that Diana, this would be much faster. You could potentially go in him. Now you gotta peel back for dragon. Okay, Vayne's actually delaying them. Okay. Go in him. Go in him. Rush dragon after. Okay, let's see this. She got 1v2. This is free. That's free dragon. Go, go, go. Don't recall. Don't recall. No. No, no, no. This is tempo. This is tempo. Nice. Okay. That's tempo. Just pick it up before they get a chance to play. And then you got a reason for Baron. Like 3-1-5. This is a brilliant score. Your Vayne is really good. Nice. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. He trolled. Should just blindly like. Good R. Good R. Good R. Nice. Recall, go Baron. Now, this is even better because he died desperately contesting. Now you got 30 seconds after recall to work with vision. In those 30 seconds, you're 5v4, which means you can zoom in, clear, 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 ward. Boom, all yours. And then they have to walk into you. You got the soul, you got the Baron. This game is just textbook free win, okay? It's textbook free win. You got pressure bot lane, which opens up the Baron so much easier because they have to like spend one guy bot lane, one guy is dead, so you're 5v3 on the map theoretically. Because those supers count as a player. This is looking really good. This is looking actually really good. Okay, here we go. Exactly what I said. Zoom, ward. Like, I like it. I like it. No pink words though. Oh, there are pink words. You can place pink words. Good Twin Shadows. Let's see. He flashed. No. You can't go there. That's fine. They use the flash ghost. Back off. Back off. That's good. That's a good trade. Good trade. Good trade. You want that. Rinse and repeat. Next time without summoners, it works. Go in here again. Keep doing the same. Keep doing the same with vision. Soon they have to send someone bot lane. Don't fight that. There's no reason to fight this. Rotate to the strong side. Okay? You gotta rotate to the strong side. There's no reason to stay here. Like, you're trying to like contest this part, which is pointless for you. Okay, you're taking a fight, which is like uneven ground. There's no reason for that. Yeah. Solo kill. That's what happens. Now, Yi didn't do anything this entire game. He scaled up until like 3 items, and then you guys lose immediately. Because Yi does really well in solo queue, in late game, and this is where people like are sloppy at closing out. If only you guys stuck together, because you went 1, 1, 1, and then it's over. At that point, just fucking piss on it. So you were trying to fight and pink and control this side for absolutely no reason. Like, do you guys play chess? Yeah, the king is on this side, and you're sending all of your force here. So you lose. You just lose. There's no reason to be there, honestly. There's no reason to be there. You're putting pressure on a bad side. So you had 4 guys here, and you alone went to this side. You're a bishop alone without cover going in, and then your team follows you to cover you in a bad spot. So if you just went left side, the game was over. Because they would walk into you, again like the first time. And this time they had no summoners, so you would run over them. Because as a 5v5 clump you win. You just lost because he's really good at resetting 1 by 1. I bet me and Robin can beat you at chess, never. You can play together, use 2 brains, I will beat you. Okay, Vanable? And I've been playing the game for 4 days. See, this is really sad. You lost Inhibitor and Baron. Now, okay, at this point, you're immediately like thinking, what's next? What's next? Your next play is obviously survive the Baron, recuperate, play the Elder, okay? Because until Elder, you won't get a good chance to fight, because they obviously have advantage with the Baron. So by the time Elder is up, Baron would be expired, and then you can contest that. So Elder is your play. Also, you've been winning gold dragons, and you're good at that, and you got Fiddle, so Fiddle is great at dragons. So you get a redeeming chance. As long as you don't do anything stupid right before the Elder, you still get the play. Because bot lane inhib also trumps the mid inhib. Which is just better. Okay. You're going top lane to cover, I guess, but I don't know why. You're a support. You're a support. You should have been here. See what happened? You did nothing during that. You just recalled. You came here. You got a few minions, and you did nothing. That's the same mistake just mirrored from the bot lane. So support, good rule, don't go solo lanes, okay? That's a recurring mistake.
Blue team's inhibitors respawning soon. Blue team's turret is
Not always, not always. I'm just doing these based on like optimization. Like in most cases, like let's say 95, 98% times, you want to be with your team as a support, not a solo lane. There are sometimes cases where it might actually be worth it, but it's not one of them. And until you can really read, which is one of them, just don't do it at all. Once you, in retrospect, figure out, like, oh shit, I should have been there instead of with these cunts. Once you figure it out there, you can analyze why you should have been there and why you think you should have been there, and then try to develop knowledge why you go there. Until then, just go with your team always. Okay, it's a bit late to push now. This is bad. You didn't reset. Vayne's dead. Reset. Get the fuck out. You're not gonna do anything here. Get out, get out, get out, get out. They're all respawning. You're 3v5. Okay, Elder 1 minute warning. That's your play. Elder is your play. Okay, you want to recall, and at this point, you can't buy anything. You can't buy anything because you're gonna clutter your pink wards. So pink wards are a priority. Second item, the only thing you can do with this money is turn Darkseal into Magi's, which is alright if you do that. but pink wards are priority. Okay, you have no vision, you need to reset, dude. Elder is coming up. See how they played it here. They know the Elder is coming in about like 30 seconds now. And what they did is they hard shoved with the supers and then fall back through the jungle, leaving vision crumbs. Okay, now you guys have to retake your own jungle, which takes too much time, and you might be late on the Elder. Probably will be late on the Elder. Ah, Fiddle getting caught. That's not good. Okay, they couldn't. Oh, what the fuck was that Fiddle ult? Ah, yikes. If you didn't ult, that would be really good. But then again, if you were there or if you had vision, that could have worked. Being trolled, and you weren't in the fight. Like, at this point, it's over. There's nothing you can do to win the fight. It's just a checkmate. Look, as a support, you're coming in last at a fight. Support has to be one of the two first respondents, okay? Because support has to be there to prepare vision, and especially because you're speedy boy, you're the fastest, so you can kind of check brushes, you can cue the brushes from long range to kind of not face check, you know? And you also want to sweep the area. Sweep it, twin shadows. You're basically the controller, so you gotta be there among the first, not among the last. There's nothing you can do to win this fight. It's just absolutely doomed now. You just get run over. Yeah, counterplay. Yeah. So you guys were just late on the timer, and now you give them free Elder, where you could have contested. If you had better vision, and you killed this guy before Fiddle ults, then you pile down here together, 5v4 brute force it. Completely different game. Completely different game. So two key mistakes on macro terms. This fight here, the fight when you went to right instead of for the Baron controlling. Those are two key macro mistakes. Your personal mistakes, build is great, you improved on pink wards, rotations are great, actually. You should think about win conditions a little bit more, and just play like that. Also solo lanes. You don't go solo lanes. Solo lanes are a recurring theme for you. You don't do that as support, or in general you shouldn't. That would be much, much better. So you guys technically don't lose. They're getting in hit. But they got Elders, so now you gotta avoid fighting until the Elder expires. Which I don't know if you can do. At this point it would be best to split push and threaten inhibitors, which are open, actually. Because if you fight Elder, you're gonna lose. But if you split them up, you might delay them until like they chase you until they base Elder. But it's a bit of a high elo strat. Yeah, they get caught trying to deep push. Yeah, it's too late. Now they can just brute force down mid and end. Yeah, GG. GG. Okay, that being said, the last game we reviewed, you won. This game you lost. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I think you won last one. This one you lost, but this one you played significantly better. Significantly better. There's just few things to like work on. And this game is just not much in your control. You're just a support. It's not really much in your control. I'm just trying to find criticism everywhere, but you clearly did better than your players. And I imagine like the stats show that as well. Like, what's the vision score? 78 to 49. Exactly. 78 vision score to 49. It's a massive out support, okay? It's crazy good. A lot of improvement and a lot of things to point out. So the solo lanes is the only one that happened that you kind of repeated from the last time. Everything else is more or less fixed in a short amount of time, which is crazy. Because people tend to learn slow. Because it's very difficult to learn for humans if you have preconceived like notions. Have you guys ever learned a skill so fucking fast, but then struggle to increase it? You learn a new language, but you just stop learning new words or getting more eloquent. Or you learn a new skill, but you just never improve. That's because it's so hard to replace your things you're doing wrong. But to learn fresh new things is so good. This is why learning things that you think you know is near impossible. You cannot learn the thing you think you know. You can't bend a tree that is old, you know? It's one of those.